Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. All right, you guys, so this look right here was not easy at first, but this is it. If you guys want to see what products I used and how I came up with this look and how I saved this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm just going to jump right into the video. As you can see, my brows are already filled in, my eyes are prepped and ready. And for today's eyeshadow palettes, I am going to be using two. They are both from Juvia's Place. This one is the Mini Masquerade palette, and this is what it looks like. I want to say that I only used this maybe a total of 3 times, and the same for this one that is from Juvia's Place as well. I'm about to show you, but this is the first one right here. I love these colors. I love the palette. I just don't use it enough, so I feel like I should give it some attention, and that's what I'm going to do today. And this is the other palette that I was talking about from Juvia's Place. I purchased this one as well. This is the Saharan, and I feel like I don't show this one much love either, so I figured I would do a look using both of these palettes. So let's see what I come up with. So starting off with this palette, the Saharan, I'm gonna grab the M441, and I guess I'm gonna start off with XOXO and maybe Jamila. So I'm gonna mix these two and see what I get. I don't feel like they're super pigmented off the bat from the brush, but we shall see. So it is pretty pigmented. It blends out really nice too, so. I want to do something really bold, especially since the Masquerade palette has a lot of those really bold colors. I want to definitely do something crazy today and fun. But I'm going to start off with this color first. Well, these two colors, Jamila and XOXO. Alright, so I'm actually going to go in and just highlight my brow bone. I think I'm going to go in with Iman, which is this one here. And I guess I'll also go in with Jiza from the Mini Masquerade palette. I'm just going to mix those two together and see what I get. But I am going to highlight the brow bone before I continue with the rest of the makeup. Alright, so I'm just going to go back in with the M441 and just blend, just to soften those edges. And it just doesn't look like I just put a little highlight there on the brow bone. I want everything to look super smooth. Alright, so now that I highlighted the brow bone, I'm going to grab a different color. I think I'm going to go in with the Masquerade palette. And I'm going to go in with Bori, which is this hot pink here. And I'm going to go in with the, what brush is this? This is the MAC 224. And I'm just going to add that right over here onto the crease, but closer to the middle part of the crease right here in the center. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just have fun with it, you guys. Alright, so now I feel like I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I mean, it's definitely different. Oh my god. Where am I going with this? I have no idea. Alright, so let's see. Let's go in with Zobo, this purple here. A little bit of this purple and see how this works out. This is the MAC 217. I'm just going to add this right here on the outer V, and I'm just going to bring it out like that. I feel like I want that a little bit more purple, like darker. I'll start off with this one first and then I'll see, but I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but I want to deepen it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna bring this out. It's definitely gonna look messy in the beginning, you guys, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around right now. All right, so I feel like that color, that purple, is really blending in with that pink, so it just looks like I have pink all together. So I'm just gonna go in with the same brush and grab Makita, which is this grape purple in here. And I'm just going to, hopefully, let's see, it's not really picking up much of the color. I'm not really getting much pigment from this color. Okay, that one is a dud, so that kind of, I don't know what happened to that, but it's not going anywhere for me. So I'm just going to grab that purple again that I started off with, and maybe I'm going to try a different brush. All right, let's grab this one. This is the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. I'm going to grab that brush that I started off with the orangey tone shadows, and I'm just gonna blend this out. I think I'm actually gonna grab a little bit more of that orange to blend in there. You see, it looks a little bit better. You can see where, you know, it kind of like transitions into the other color beautifully. So I really like this orangey color. I'm not really happy with the purple, so I don't know where I'm going with this right now, you guys. Let's see, maybe if I grab this brush right here, this is from Real Tech BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna grab Chai. Maybe Chai is gonna work out for me. Let's see. It's really horrible. Oh my god, I'm so mad. What the heck? Maybe I have to wet the brush? Alright, let's try this out. So I'm going to grab a MAC 242 and spray it and wish for the best, I guess, because so far it's really disappointing right now. Just grabbing a little bit of the NYX Bear With Me spray on my MAC 242, and I'm going to grab Chai from the palette, and hopefully I get a better result. Okay, so it seems like you have to kind of wet the shadow, the shimmer shadows. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Makita, which was the one I was trying to grab in the beginning. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna apply that right over top. I'm going to blend that outwards. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I may have to wet the brush again. Yeah, so grabbing Chai. And now a little bit of Makita over top. You definitely have to wet these shadows, you guys, or else you are getting absolutely no pigment at all. Alright, so going in with the Morphe M441 brush, which is the brush I started off with, I'm just going to be blending everything together. Alright, you guys, so right now I'm totally confused on where I'm going with this look. I just realized that I have to go in with a wet brush when I go in with like pretty much the top 2 rows. To actually get some color on the lid, because if I use a regular brush that's dry, it's not going to apply anything on my lid. So with that being said, I am going to clean off my MAC 242 brush with my Cinema Secrets spray so I can go in with another color and continue on with the look. I really don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure this out right now. So grabbing again my NYX spray and my MAC 242, I think I'm gonna go in with Casablanca, why did I say it that way? Casablanca. So I'm gonna go with this one here and make sure that the brush is wet. I'm going to apply this right here on the center. Hopefully this helps me figure out what I'm gonna do next and I can salvage this look, because as of right now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so going in with this BH Cosmetics brush, I did wet it, and I'm going to go in with Makita and Chai. So I'm going to mix these two together, and I'm just going to go in and just blend this in the crease. Now I'm going to go back in with my my MAC 242, and I'm gonna grab the pink shade from this palette and just bring that pink a little bit more back into the look. Alright, so I'm actually thinking of grabbing Zola, which is this one here, and applying that right here on the inner corner of the eye. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean that MAC 242 brush again, and with the same brush, now that it's clean, I'm going to grab Giza, whatever this color is called. And I'm just going to apply that right here on the inner corner right there as a little pop. And I'll most likely do that at the end as well, because maybe the concealer will remove it a little bit. And I can always go right back in with it, but I don't know what I just did, but I'm hoping that it looks pretty decent. Now I'm just gonna grab a clean brush, you guys. I'm gonna grab this Tapered Blending E40 brush, and I'm just gonna blend everything and soften everything up so it doesn't look harsh, and cross my fingers that it doesn't look bad at all, because I don't know, you guys, I really don't know what's going on here. I don't know, but we shall see. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm going to clean up all of this so then we can get a better look at what everything looks like, and apply some lashes, and when I'm done I'll be back to finish off the rest of the look. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I have to say that now that I cleaned all of the fallout off of my face, applied a little bit of liquid eyeliner, and applied my lashes, it's definitely different from what I would normally do, but it's kind of growing on me right now, so I just want to finish off the rest of the makeup just so I can see the final results. So moving on to the face, so face primer. I'm going to go with the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer. For foundation, I'm going to go in with this one from Maybelline. This one is the Dewy and Smooth, and this one is in the shade 310 Sun Beige. For concealer, I'm going to go in with this one from Makeup Revolution. This one is the Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer with hyaluronic acid and acai, something on there. And now to blend that out, I'm going to use my Real Technique sponge. I'm gonna grab a BH Cosmetics brush and I'm just gonna get into these little areas where the sponge cannot get into. To cream contour, I'm gonna go in with this one from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Concealer. To blend it out, I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques contour brush. Alright, so since I'm looking crazy, I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques sponge and I'm just gonna soften up all of this. I am gonna go back in with my concealer from Makeup Revolution and I am just going to reverse contour a little bit. So grabbing the Real Techniques sponge, I'm just gonna go over that right here because I feel like I brought it down a little bit too far. And this is just gonna help correct that. So you see, looks good. I'm also gonna do the nose because it's all brown and I don't want that. I want a nice defined nose. So adding some of that, just lightening up that area right there so it just doesn't look like I have a huge nose. So that's what we have so far. I was looking super pale before, now I'm looking like I have some life in my face. And I'm just going to brush my hairs out of the way because I feel little hairs in my face. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my RCMA powder and I'm just going to set my under eye and all of those areas that I need to set. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my Hoola Benefit Bronzer in the shade Caramel. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with that BH Cosmetics brush and back into the Masquerade palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade Makita and hopefully I get a good, I'm so scared. Alright, so that's not terrible. Now I'm going to go in with the MAC 242 and I'm going to grab a little bit of Zola and Dahlia. I'm going to mix those two together and I'm just going to apply that on the lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with Jiza and this is the JH41 and I'm just going to apply that right here on the inner corner because I feel like it got lost, and this is just going to bring a little bit more of light on to the eyes. This actually looks really pretty. I mean, from what it looked like in the beginning to now, from what it looked like in the beginning to now, I feel like it looks way better, and I was able to save it, you guys. So I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out. For the waterline, I'm going to go in with this one from Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0. Now moving on to highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M510 brush. I'm going to spray it with my NYX Bear With Me spray. And I'm going to go in with the Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow Contour and Highlight Palette. And I'm just going to grab the highlighter color here, the highlighter. And with the brush, I'm just going to apply that on the high points. Now for lips, you guys, I'm going to go in with this NYX Professional Makeup Lip Liner. This is the Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Soft Spoken. And now for lipstick, this one is from Milani. This one is in the shade Matte Naked. And I'm just going to apply that on my lips. I'm also going to grab this lip gloss from Morphe. This one is in the shade Chill. And now to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with my NYX Bear With Me setting spray. Alright guys, so this is the final look right here. I am so happy with the final result because I was super nervous that I wasn't going to be able to save the look because you guys saw like what was going on in the beginning. I had super amounts of fallout on my face and the colors were everywhere. I didn't like even blend it because I was super nervous on what this was gonna turn out, how it was gonna turn out. And I mean, like, now I really love it. Like, I really like this palette, you guys, and I'm gonna keep using it now that I know that I have to wet my brushes before going in with some of these shadows. But I mean, I did struggle in the beginning, but you guys, it's all in good fun. Don't worry, take your time and you'll create from nothing to something. And that's what I did, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, please give this video a big thumbs up, and also please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.